Son, we need to talk. You're closer than you think to something sacred, and you've felt it, haven't you? That pressure in your chest, that tug on your spirit when everything goes quiet. Have you wondered why now? Why won't this feeling leave me? It's not imagination, and it's not coincidence, it's me. I've been waiting for the right moment, when your heart was open, and you finally paid attention to what I was saying. That moment is now. I'm going to show you something you've never seen before, something that will shake what you thought you knew. But before I reveal it, you need to understand why I seemed absent and why the heavens felt silent, why your prayers felt like they were echoing into an empty sky. It wasn't because I wasn't listening. It was because I was preparing the soil. And now I am ready to plant something that will change everything. You've been living under the illusion that what you can see is all there is. But what's been holding you back isn't what's outside of you. It's what's been buried inside. Buried so deep even you didn't recognize it. But I've seen it. I've watched you build walls around the very place where I want to work. And I'm telling you now, those walls are coming down. This conversation we're having, it's not about punishment. It's not even about correction. It's about revelation. I am revealing something because you are ready to carry what was once too heavy. You've walked through fire, and though you thought it was burning you, it was refining you. And now on the other side, I am revealing why you had to pass through it at all. You've been asking for answers, but what I'm giving you is more than answers. I'm giving you sight. You're about to see what was hidden, what was disguised as pain, but was actually preparation. The thing that made you cry the hardest is the very thing that will become the doorway to your breakthrough. And when you see it, it will shock you, because you'll realize I was there the whole time, hiding miracles in moments you called meaningless. There's something you need to hear, and not just with your ears, with your heart. The people who left, I allowed it. The opportunities that slipped through your fingers, I removed them. The doors that stayed closed, I kept them shut. Not to punish you, but to protect you from what looked like a blessing, but was really a burden. I am not withholding to hurt you. I'm withholding to heal you. There are things you've been chasing that would have broken you if I let them in. And you're about to see just how much I was shielding you from. You see shadows, but I see shapes. I see beyond what's happening. I see what's becoming. You see loss. I see the soil for growth. You see delay. I see divine timing. I don't work inside your calendar. I don't live within your expectations. I move when the heart is ready. And your heart, though tired, is finally ready. There's on this message is reaching you now, is because something is about to shift. A veil is being lifted. A layer is being peeled back. You're about to understand why the path has been so crooked, because what I'm revealing to you isn't just about where you're going. It's about who you're becoming. And here is the truth I need you to sit with. You've been carrying pain that doesn't belong to you. Words spoken over you that are never authorized. Labels that never came from my lips. Guilt and shame that are never assigned to your name. My child, listen to me. I don't define you by your failure. I define you by my faithfulness. You keep looking for these signs, the confirmation, the open window. But I've been speaking through what's closed. I've been shaping you in the silence. I was never absent. I was working behind the curtain, changing the script, building the stage, setting the light. What I'm about to reveal will show you that the silence wasn't rejection. It was the sound of mere arranging everything for your good. You've prayed for a breakthrough. What's coming is bigger than that. This is a personal unveiling. I'm not just breaking chains. I'm showing you who held the key all along. You not because of your strength, but because of your surrender. I don't need your perfection. I need your permission. And now that you've given it, maybe not in words, but in longing, I'm stepping in. But child, this is where it gets deeper. What I'm about to show you isn't just a miracle, it's a map. A glimpse of what I'm building out of what you thought was broken. The people who counted you out are about to see me count you in. The moments you wanted to forget will become the very message others will cling to. And it will happen not because of what you did, but because of what I've done in you. This isn't a random message. This is divine interruption. I had to interrupt the chaos with clarity. I had to speak louder than the lies, because you've started believing that delay meant denial. But I'm here to tell you I never said no. I said not yet. And now, my child, now it's yes. Yes to healing. Yes to clarity. Yes to restoration. Yes to the calling you buried. Yes to the peace you thought you forfeited. Yes to the version of you that I always saw, even when you couldn't see it yourself. I'm speaking this because you're standing on the edge of something sacred. And if you let me, I will walk you into a season that won't look anything like your past. The betrayal will lose its power. The scars will shine with purpose. And the tears will finally make sense because I collect everyone. I count them not because I'm keeping score, but because I'm writing a story. This is not the end. It never was. I'm not done with you. And what I'm about to show you will make everything worth it. My child, I need you to listen closely now because what I am about to say may break something open in you. This world has taught you to hide the very wounds I came to heal. You've smiled through storms and buried your cries beneath routine, but I have seen every hidden place. The questions you never spoke aloud, the pain you dressed up insolence. And now in this sacred moment, I am peeling back the layers, not to expose you, but to restore you. You think you've been forgotten, but how could I forget what I formed with my own hands? Every breath you've taken I have measured. Every sleepless night I have counted. I have walked through each fire with you, even when you felt alone. And now, child, I am about to bring meaning to your memory. You will no longer just survive. You're about to understand why you had to endure. You see, what I reveal is not only meant to comfort you, it's meant to awaken you. You've lived beneath the weight of voices that tried to define your worth. But none of those voices were mine. They saw only your past, your flaws, your moments of failure. But I've seen your strength in the silence. I've watched you love in secret, forgive without recognition, serve without reward. I've seen you when no one else was looking. And I want you to know none of it has been overlooked. Not one tear, not one act of obedience, not one moment of surrender. And now I'm about to reward what was done in faith. This is what will shock you, child. You thought the delay meant denial, but in my realm, delay is designed. I didn't withhold the blessing. I was waiting until it wouldn't crush you. I was growing you into someone who could carry the weight of the promise without losing the heart of the posture. You asked me for things that would have broken you if I gave them too soon. But now you're ready, not because you feel strong, but because you're no longer pretending to be. Your strength is no longer built on performance. It's anchored in presence mine. And so I say again, we need to talk, because I'm revealing not just where I'm taking you, but what I'm removing from you on the way. There are people I'm pulling back, not because you don't love them, but because they can't walk with you where I'm taking you. There are habits I'm stripping away. Not to punish you, but to purify what I've placed inside of you. There are patterns breaking even now. Cycles you thought you'd never escape. Thought patterns that kept you small. Emotional prisons you were told were permanent. I am shattering those chains right now. This is your liberation moment. This is your unveiling, because there's something I placed inside of you before the world ever labeled you. And now is the time for it to rise. It is your true identity, not the version shaped by pain or fear, not the mask you wore to survive, but the one I created you, Toby. Before shame, before betrayal, before you questioned your value, there was a blueprint, a design only I could see. And now I'm letting you see it. 2. You've been walking with questions. What is my purpose? Why am I still here? What if I missed it? Let me answer them now. You're still here because I'm not finished. You didn't miss your moment. You were being prepared for it. And no matter what happened behind you, I can still redeem it for what's ahead. Even your detours didn't detour me. I factored them in. I'm not surprised by what hurt you. I'm not overwhelmed by what broke you. I'm still writing Thestry. Nothing is wasted. I want you to look around. It may not look like Americal yet, but the wind has already shifted. Doors are creaking open that were shut for years. Conversations are being stirred in rooms you haven't even entered yet. People are being moved into place. Promises are aligning with time. You can't see all of it, but you don't need to. All you need to do is stay close, because what I reveal next won't just be for comfort. It will come with responsibility. The peace I pour into your heart will anchor others. The wisdom I place in you will free people still living in confusion. The grace that sustained you through storms is now your anointing. Your pain has become your oil. Your wounds are now wells of healing. And what you thought disqualified you is actually the very thing I'm going to use to reveal my power through you. Yes, this is why we needed to talk, because I am calling you into alignment not with the world, not with fear, but with truth. Your life is not random. You didn't just survive those nights for nothing. There is a weight of glory resting on your life, and now is the time I begin to unlock it. What comes next won't be like before. You'll wake up different. You'll hear me clearer. You'll feel lighter, not because life will be easy, but because your spirit will finally be in sync with mine. I'm restoring joy, deep soul-level joy, the kind that doesn't depend on circumstance, the kind that sings even in sorrow, the kind that can't be stolen because it's rooted in revelation. And here it is, child. I've never left. I've never stopped working. I've never been far. I've never once changed my mind about you. You've questioned if you're too broken to be used. I'm telling you, your cracks are where my glory shines the brightest. You've wondered if it's too late. I'm telling you, I don't operate on deadlines. I operate on divine design. You've doubted if it's really me speaking, but deep in your spirit something is stirring, and you know this isn't just emotion. It's confirmation. This is not just encouragement. This is an encounter. I am the God who sees you, the one who formed you, and the one who's still forming what I began in you. And now, with every word I speak, I am awakening what the world tried to numb. I am revealing who you truly are. Not who life shaped you to be, but who you ordained you to become. The miracle is not around you. It's already inside you. Now we're getting closer, child. There's one more thing I need to reveal. And when I say it, your spirit will know. This moment was meant for you. My child, take a breath. You've come this far through fire and silence, through prayers that felt unanswered and days that seemed endless. But now I need you to open your spirit wide, because what I'm about to reveal will shake the ground you've stood on and shift the atmosphere around your life. This is not a warning, it's a divine unveiling. You've been living beneath your identity for too long. You've allowed fear to have too much room. You've been quiet when it created you to roar with truth. And today I tear the veil, the limitations the world placed on you, the boundaries people marked around your name, the timelines that tried to restrict your calling. They are being broken right here, right now. Because I never called you average. I never designed you for a shallow life. I wove eternity into your being. I carved purpose into your bones, and the reason the attacks have felt heavier lately, the reason the confusion has been louder, is because the enemy senses the shift. He knows your moment is near. He knows you are awakening, and he is terrified. But fear has no hold here anymore, because I am revealing something even deeper now. The very thing you thought disqualified you. Your story, your struggle, your secret pain is the exact thing I will use to elevate you. What was hidden will be honored. What was wounded will be worshipped through. What was scarred will now shine. The place where you were mocked is the place where I will perform miracles. You've been the last in line, overlooked, underestimated, but I am the God who reverses the order. I am the one who calls the stone the builders rejected and makes it the cornerstone. I lift the lowly. I crown the forgotten. I send my oil on those who have been refined by the fire, not on those who look perfect from the outside. Child, listen. I'm giving you back what life tried to steal. Your voice, your joy, your boldness. Your tears will no longer be reminders of pain. They will be seeds of resurrection. Your broken moments will bloom into healing for others. The silence you endured will become the sound of deliverance. Because I am not just healing you, I am raising you. I'm raising you to speak when others are afraid. I'm raising you to walk in rooms you once felt unworthy of. I'm raising you to break generational chains with the power of my spirit. You are not just coming out of this. You are coming out different, stronger, brighter, wiser, sharper, anointed. Do not look back. What's behind you has already served its purpose. What broke you has already bowed to my will. What disappointed you has already been turned into divine appointment. And what felt like rejection was my redirection to glory. This is your appointed hour. The fog you've lived under is clearing. The weight is lifting. The heaviness that sat on your chest is dissolving under the light of my truth. I have not brought you this far to leave you. I have not revealed this much to remain silent now. This moment right here, as you hear my voice, is a turning point. You will look back on this season and weep with joy, not sorrow. You will look at the old version of yourself and say, "Look what God did with what I thought was broken." You will become living proof that my promises are not empty words. They are living fire setting hearts ablaze. So stand up, child. Raise your head not in pride but in purpose, because the enemy is defeated. The leaves are finished. The battle is turning, and my glory is rising in you. What I have spoken, no one can undo. What I have declared over your life, no hand can block. What I've placed within you will outlive the storms, outlast the attacks, and override every limitation spoken over your name. Let this be known. I chose you. I still choose you, and I will keep choosing you, even when you doubt, even when you stumble, even when you forget how far we've come. This is your moment to remember. You are not forgotten. You are not too far gone. You're not what they said. You are not the pain you've carried. You are not the failure you fear. You are mine. You are called, covered, anointed, destined, and more loved than you will ever comprehend on this side of eternity. And now it begins. This new chapter, this new fire, this new understanding of who you are and who I am in you. Step boldly, child. Your steps are guided. Your path is protected. And your future, it's already prepared. You've heard me speak. You felt me stir. Now walk as though it's already done, because it is. Let the world see what I can do with someone who refused to quit. Let your life be a living letter of my grace. Let your story awaken others. Let your voice rise. Let your eyes stay on me. And let your spirit rejoice. For this is just the beginning. If this word has stirred something in your soul, if your heart was touched, if your spirit was awakened, then I invite you to stay connected to my voice. This space, Jesus' blessed message, is where my words will keep flowing, where light will meet darkness, where healing will be spoken, where the weary will find rest, and where the broken will rise again. Like, share, subscribe. Let the world hear what I am doing through you. Now go, my beloved child, and never forget. We spoke, you heard, and now you're walking into destiny. Amen.